Good morning, students. I hope you are all are very good, though the situation is not actually under control. The everywhere we are in very much trouble. After that, I hope you all are keep safe and you have to maintain the personal hygiene because the COVID-19 is just moving here and there, and you must keep safe all the times. Well, today I want to discuss the new chapters. It is chapter 8, and this is a very important chapters, as well as this chapter is very informative. The chapter name is Universe. Do you have any idea about these chapters? Yes, just look. What is the meaning of universe? Can anybody say? Actually, if we want to say the definition of universe, so easily we can say all the astronomical bodies, as well as we can mention that is Milky Way or galaxy, different types of asteroids, comets, star, planet, satellite, and all kinds of metaphors is also belongs to our universe. So let's see what is actually we have seen in these chapters. Well, actually, just one question, everybody. So, if we want to see any kinds of things in this long distance or far distance, so what actually we have seen? Do you have any idea? So, if you want to see anything from the far distance, definitely we need the help of telescope. So, see, this is a pictures of telescope, and actually if we defined what is telescope. Hmm. So see, here is one example just given in the book. A telescope makes the far away object seem larger. Okay, so it's actually helps to see the far distance things. Scientists use telescope research on planet, stars, and galaxy. So, what is planet? Do you have any idea? Yes, you are right. Actually, what celestial bodies or astronomical bodies it is revolves around the star. Definitely, we can say that is planet. So, what is stars? Definitely, it's also a celestial bodies and which has actually own light, and the different types of planet is revolving around the star. Okay, and galaxy, the all the galaxy contains countless stars, planets, and other celestial bodies. So can you remember what is the galaxy's name? Which galaxy actually we are living? Yes, you are absolutely right. The galaxy's name is Milky Way. So just we see this is our galaxy and stars. See, this is the central black hole. Okay, this is our Milky Way galaxy. If we want to see the different parts of the galaxy, so see, here is our sun. So actually in this Milky Way galaxy contains thousands of millions star. Okay, so if I want to see what is the position of our star, so this is the position of our sun. So the sun is a one kinds of star. If we can say how many types of stars, so star actually divided into three types. One is red star, another is yellow like our sun, and another is black hole types dwarf star. Okay, so you must remember these things. So let's see another things. Here is our topics, that is universe and the earth. Okay, so let's see if we want to see the comparison. Okay, so what is the comparison actually? How far is actually the moon, the sun, or the earth? What the distance? If we want to look the distance from sun to earth, or sun or earth to moon, or anything, so what actually the distance? So let's see, from Earth to Moon, the distance is 3,84,400 kilometers, and Sun is almost 15 crore kilometers from our Sun. So can you say actually the light can travel in 1 second how many kilometers? Do you have any idea? Yes, yes, you are absolutely right. Light can travel in 1 second, that is 3 lakhs kilometer. Light can travel 3 lakhs kilometer per second. If we want to say how many miles, so it is 1,86,000 mile per second. Okay, so just you look at this. From Sun to Earth, it is 15 crore kilometers, and the Earth to Moon, it is 3,84,400 kilometers. So see, these are the, and from Sun to Earth, how many minutes is need to come the light? Like, do you know? It is almost 8 minutes, and uh, Moon to Earth, it is 1.3 seconds. How the scientists can identify these types of things? Very easy. If you divided the total distance with the speed of light, easily you get the distance. Okay, you get the time. So see, if you think about, do you know who is this pictures? Yes, you are absolutely right. That is Galileo Galilei. Okay, Galileo, according to the Galileo Galilei, Galileo Galilei invented the modern telescope. Okay, and for these reasons, actually, we can see easily that different things and different types of information into the from the galaxy. Okay, if we just read from here, so see, if we were able to travel as a light, it would take 1,30,000 years to cross the Milky Way galaxy. In this information, we can easily say the galaxy is how much big. It is gigantic, you can say, enormous. Okay, that is, we can say it is super massive. Okay, so see, according to the Sir Eddington, okay, according to the Sir Eddington, so our galaxy contains 10,000 crores star. If you think about the uh, thing, so this galaxy contains 10,000 crore star, and Sun is one of them. Okay, so now we want to enjoy a uh, video. So let's see the video. Okay. Okay, students. So did you enjoy the video? I hope you enjoy the video. Okay. So let's see. You see, actually this is our sun and it has the different types of planets. Okay. And now we just see the things. So here is actually I told what is astronomy. Astronomy, what is the definition of astronomy? Hmm. Astronomy is the study of universe such as stars, planet and space. Hmm. Scientists use different technologies such as telescope to study the universe. I told that Galileo Galilei invented the improved telescope. Okay. So here is the motion of Earth. What is the meaning of motion of Earth? You know, before the motion of Earth, you should know what is the orbit. Okay. So see, this is the good pictures of orbit. Okay. So this is the orbit. This imaginary circling line. Okay. So all the planets, you can see these pictures also easily. You can understand that. So this one is the different orbit of different planet. Okay, so this is our Earth. So this is the Earth orbit. Okay, this is the biggest planet, Jupiter. This is Jupiter orbit. Okay, so see, if we want to see the definition of orbit, the path that Earth and other planets move around the sun is called orbit. Okay, and you can say the another motion. The motion is actually two types. One is Earth motion, another is revolution. So the things, the orbital motion of the Earth around the sun is called revolution. Hmm. And actually these motion also called the that is hmm, and it's also take 365 days, 6 hours to complete the one trip around the sun. Another one is earth motion, or you can say that is uh, diurnal rotation. Hmm. So see, if you want to see the axis, huh? So it's a just one line. So it's divided into two halves of the there is northern hemisphere, southern hemisphere. So we'll discuss these things later on. So just see, if you want to see the tell the spinning, the spinning motion of the earth on the axis is called rotation. Huh. It takes 23 hours and 56 minutes of the earth to complete the full rotation on the axis. Okay, so uh, these are the axis things, and it also create the 23.5 degree huh, so angle. So if you just show you the another pictures, you can identify nicely. So see, so this is the sun, and this is actually the middle line. If you wants to see this one is the axis line, and it also created 23.5 degree angle. So for the next topics, so day and night. Hmm. What does it mean? You have everybody's have the idea. What do you mean by the day and what do you mean by the night? You know, actually, when you see the sun, okay. So if which portion actually sun give us light, that portion create day, and the which portion is actually sun is absent, that opposite portion is called night. Just think about the these pictures. So these pictures you see the this half portion of the earth, it is sunlight directly fall down. So this half portion is all day. Such example, if Bangladesh when the sun rays up, so that time the opposite side of the earth, that is America, is night. Again, same thing is happening. You know the earth is all the time rotating. So which portion, the America's portion, if it is day, so the Bangladesh portion will be night. So by this way, the rotation of earth is day and night create. Okay. So just see is an one experiment. Okay, this is the sun, torch is considered as a sun, so that this portion is day and opposite portion is night. So here is the same thing is discussing here. The earth rotation causes day and night. You know, the earth is spinning on its own axis in 24 hours. You already learned that. That is 23 minutes 56 seconds. That is more exact. But just approximately we tell that is 24 hours. Okay. That is why the sun rises in the morning and sets in the evening every day. Just this is general things we are telling. The sun rises in the morning and set in the evening, but actually sun never sets. Okay, only the rotation of earth, the day and nights actually create. Do you understand? So see the sunrise and sunset. You know, the sun rises in the east, and this is the one actually the continuous things has given there, that sun rises in the east, after that this portion, after that this portion, after that this portion, and finally it's set on the west. Okay, so that's why when actually we see these things, it is the only the result of earth rotation. Okay, so do you understand the things? So let's see another pictures, so easily you can understand very nicely. So this is the image of day and night. Just you think about that this is a sun, and when the sun rays falls directly, okay, this portion is create day, and the opposite portion is called night. Okay, now season. What is the meaning of season? Hmm. Actually, in Bangladesh, there is, we know that is 6 seasons, but if you think about the maximum countries, they have 4 seasons. That is summer, winter, rainy, and that is another one is autumn. Okay, but in Bangladesh there is 6 seasons, you know, that is summer, rainy season, autumn, late autumn, spring, and winter. Okay, so this is 6 seasons. So let's see what actually season change and how it will be happen. Hmm. So if you understand about the season change, so before that you have to know the two portion of the earth. Okay, so one portion is northern hemisphere, another portion is southern hemisphere. Okay, so see, if you want to see the summer, so see here is written the northern hemisphere tilts toward the sun. So this portion is called actually northern hemisphere. When the northern hemisphere tilts toward the sun, that means the sun is goes to the close of the sun. So see, just you see the things. This is uh, the northern hemisphere. Okay, it is still toward the sun. That's why it is summer. So opposite the northern hemisphere, that is southern hemisphere. So this portion is actually winter. Okay, so here is written the winter northern hemisphere tilts toward the sun. It is winter, and in winter sunrise tilts that part of the earth less directly, and the sun appears to rise lower in the sky. So temperature is lower and the period of daytime is shorter, but the period of nighttime gets longer. You know, the winter season, the daytime is shorter and the winter time is bigger. But the summer seasons, it just opposite things is here. The daytime is longer and the nighttime is shorter. So just here is think about the how the season can be changed. So think about that is March, that is June, and the September and December. You know, the cool things. The cool things is absolutely depends on the temperatures. Actually, the temperature, if temperature is just more, that time we can say that is it is summer time, and the temperature is low, so that time we can say it is winter time. Actually, when the summer time is gradually the sun towards the sun air from the earth, so gradually it will be uh, then summer, then autumn, late autumn, winter, and finally spring happen. Okay, so this is the systematic way, and this systematic way actually the non season can be changed. Okay, do you understand, the student? Okay, now you will see this is very important topics, that is phases of the moon. So what does it mean actually, phases of the moon? You know, the moon is only one satellite of the Earth. You know, the Mercury and Venus, they don't have any moon, but the Earth has only moon. But the Mars also uh, don't have any moon, but the Jupiters and Saturn, they have so many moon. Okay, so we will not go to that topics, but just we will see the phases of the moon. First you will see one pictures, and you can understand the things. This is the season change. See, the earth is rotating and other things, and just see the phases of the moon. Okay, this is full moon. Okay, and after the full moon there will be waxing gibbons, that is first quarter. That half moon, that is waxing crescent, that is new moon. Then there is spawning crescent, last quarter, and waxing gibbons. This is the 8 phases of the moon. Okay, now see how actually the phases of the moon, what is the definition we can say. The changing shape of the bright part of the moon, that we can see is called phases of the moon. Okay, so why actually this thing is happening? Can you say anybody? Yes, you are absolutely right. This thing is happening for the rotation of the earth. You know, when the actually the moon is rotating around the earth, so that time the some portion moon get the some portion of the light. Which portion the moon get the light? Actually, that according to that things, actually the phases of the moon create. When the moon get the full light, that time it is called full moon. But when you get sun, the moon will not get any light. That time we can say that is new moon. Okay, among these things, actually all the phases of the moon create. Now see the motion of the moon. The moon is only satellite. I told the moon is only satellite of the earth, and it's also rotate every 28 days. It moves around the sun. Only 28 days. Okay. So the moon rotation. You know, the if you call the definition of full moon and new moon. So I already told, when the moon total part is lightened. Okay, the total part, side part of the lightened, that lightened part we can say the full moon. But which is not get any light. Okay, the total part is dark, so that's we can say that is new moon. Okay, so do you understand what is the full moon, new moon, and this only all the things is happening for the, what I say, for the light. Okay.